My name is Tracee Bentley. I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan, a mother of three, and I raised all three of my children in and around oil and gas in Weld County. I'm also here to report I have three very, very healthy and three very successful children thanks to the schools that they went to due to oil and gas in Weld County. Along with that, I stand proud with all of you here today as part of the oil and gas family. I get up every morning so excited to take those fights on because I know we have to fight, and we do fight, and we're gonna fight right now. I also get equally as excited to tell our story. We have such an amazing story. You've heard some of them today. You all have your own personal stories that have to get out there. That's what gets me up in the morning excited. I think I have one of the best jobs in the entire world. So along those lines, it's so important that we support each other. I'm sure many of you have had conversations with your friends, your families, and your neighbors, and it got a little uncomfortable. Guess what? It's gonna be uncomfortable. It is for me too sometimes, but that doesn't mean we can't have it. We have to keep forcing the issue. We have to educate people, because if we won't do it, who will? As Dan mentioned before, we can put up all the commercials, all the mailers, run the biggest and best campaign we possibly can. But if we're not ambassadors for ourselves, who will be? So along those lines, raise your hand if you are already registered to vote. That is awesome. What we're finding as we're going around the state is so many of our advocates are not registered to vote yet. And I get it's a non-presidential year. People are like, I don't know. No, this is if you live in the state of Colorado and there ever was a year to vote, it is now. And guess what? Ballots drop in 2 weeks. That means we have a short window to start really getting out there and aggressively educating people on what 112 will do and how it will decimate our economy. It's predicted that if 112 passes, we will go back to the recession. It will look like the recession of 2008 and 9. You know the irony here? Guess what industry pulled Colorado out of the recession faster than any other state in the country? We did. That's exactly right. So before you all leave here today, if you haven't registered to vote, back there, we have a place where you can register to vote today. If you don't have a yard sign yet, please, everybody take at least one yard sign. If you don't have a bumper sticker, take one. If you don't have the cards that we're talking about, take them and give them out. Don't let them sit at home on your kitchen table. Make sure those things get out. And the last thing I'll say is, we need to win 112, but not by a small margin. We need to crush it. We need to send a message to those who are anti-oil and gas. You're not welcome here. That's going to take all of us and then some. So let's go crush this thing. Thank you.